have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do 100% gamer, bro. No one else working hard, I will do it for the gamer show. Can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTS or RPG or maybe even MMO.
GamerDude 2088, and we're back for another Skylanders Ring of Heroes video. And as always, like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, like the video anyway. Share my posts. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Turn my post notifications on so you can be the first to view my content. Catch me live Monday through Friday. Hopefully we can get back on schedule, which is usually 9 p.m. Eastern to 4 a.m. Been having a little mishap and things going on in life, but that's besides the point. And let's get into this video. So today we're going to talk about something interesting. I was streaming, and my buddy Treight Gaming came by, and there should probably be something. I think like an iCard maybe for that too, to his YouTube channel and everything. But whatever, links to his YouTube will be in the description box below. But I was talking to him. He happened to come by the stream and hopped in Discord and chat with me. And we kind of got into a meta discussion. So we're gonna play this clip pretty much of this little meta talk that we had. I don't think it's some pretty interesting stuff. I mean, you don't have to actually watch because it's just the normal stuff that you see happen on the screen. You can just like listen to it, just whatever, because this is something more so suited for like a podcast or whatever. And I'm already taking up enough time. But yo, here you go. I'm not sure. Like you cleared the Mirage Tower without Kaboom.
No, I cleared it with Kaboom, but
okay.
I cleared it without Boomer, but
okay.
I think some people have done that. So.
Okay. So it's like that's been the toughest thing with me. It's like you have very little room for what you can do and what you can't. It seems like you can do pretty much everything else without Kaboom, but for Mirage Tower, he's like a necessity.
I would reckon you could probably do it without Kaboom, but you'd probably have to be fairly decent rune quality before you could do that.
Yeah.
You have it looks like you have oh my god, I can't remember his name. Oh, you have him a 6-star and awakened. Oh my god, Blastzone.
Yeah.
He could probably replace Boomer Kaboom if you put enough like stuff on.
See, that's the thing. I'm not looking to replace Kaboom with him. I'm looking to make Kaboom better with him.
I see. Okay. Okay, I see now. Yeah, man. I think Blastzone's gonna be awesome. I've been doing the shards, but I haven't really been focusing on him. But he's awesome.
I've done everything I could to make sure I got this done as soon as I could possible. He was like pretty much the first thing that's like semi-farmable that I just invested all the way into. Like
he's definitely a good choice, especially for B10.
I refreshed I refreshed every day. Like literally I had 1 week he came up in my ROS 3 times, and two of the days was back to back.
Hell yeah, dude, that's nice.
Yeah. Like the only thing I've been requesting for the guild, like literally put the work in.
Yeah, I don't know how far I am into Blastzone. I haven't really looked at him too much other than just like briefly, but a lot of my Omnis and blue stuff is going into light jetpack.
Right. Yeah, I put all Omnis in them and everything, man. Continue doing what you're doing, man. Let me make this mistake, you make the next one.
Yeah. I made a few actually. I made a few mistakes that I haven't actually mentioned any on stream or videos, so maybe those videos will come along.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. Because you've been able to do a little more than what I have, because I definitely wanted to test out some of the ones you've already done, but it's like, all right, that's already been scratched off the list, so might as well just move on to the next unit.
Yeah, I have Chopper built and I have a couple other units built, but I mean for the most part they've been kind of a letdown. Chopper, I was hoping to replace Boomer with Chopper, but the waves weren't being cleared enough fast enough. So, but yeah, I might do a video on that kind of thing. But yeah, I think it's good that people like us that create content around going outside the meta will really help the game progress. And I say this quite a lot, but it's important to have people that do meta, obviously, because it's a meta for a reason, but it's also important to have people like us that go outside because it explores new units that could possibly be game-changing.
Yeah, it was just like recently I did my Tuff Luck versus Stealth Elf video, just because people, like the people that knew about Tuff Luck from soft launch didn't go Tuff Luck because they nerfed her, and not only Stealth Elf was just so much easier to build. You didn't really have to do a lot of farming until later on for her shards, so it made her easier. So it painted a picture on Tuff Luck like she just wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she's a 1-star, so her base stats are going to be a little lower, but I still think she has a lot of potential for arena and stuff, especially with the Boomer meta right now. Her cooldown on one of her abilities is like, what, 6 seconds or something? 6
seconds, yep. And
so
it cleaves.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like, and I have my Tuff Luck 6-star Awaken. She completely replaces Stealth Elf. Like, literally, you don't need Stealth Elf.
No, definitely not. I actually don't have runes on my Stealth Elf anymore. I haven't touched Stealth Elf in like a week and a half.
I haven't touched her since the first week of the game.
Yeah, she served me well getting me through B8 and some arena, but now it's just like I don't need her. But yeah, you definitely don't need her. There's a lot of other units you can build instead. Rocky Roll is a good unit to build. It's easier to farm too.
I went the Blades route, but Blades got me B7, him and Whirlwind, but they couldn't get me B8. Like I needed Tuff Luck, so that was a mistake on my part. But no, Blades got me into all the way into Masters of Arena because there was very little kabooms at the time. The only people that had kabooms were like the top 50.
Wow.
So it was really just Stealth Elf. It was Stealth Elf, Enigma, +1. The +1 was generally a 5-star and mostly Stormblade.
Yeah.
Stormblade, and I say Nightmare. But other than
Nightmare is awesome.
But other than that, there was very little kabooms. So since I had the advantage with Blades, I was just one-shotting every elf all the way from gold all the way up to Masters in one weekend.
That's awesome.
I did that with Blades.
Yeah, I've been looking at Blades actually because my luck with B9 has been so dumb. I've gotten effect resist and evasion more times than any other rune on slot 6. So I've been thinking about building Blades because I feel like I have the runes that could make him work really well.
He's a solid bruiser. I think what people was doing him, they was building him as a tank, but he doesn't have tank skills. He has DPS skills, so that makes him perfect to be a bruiser. You can build him kind of tanky, and you can put him on a crit build, for damage, and it's insane. Because like once you have him awakened, when he invades, he does that counter attack, and let's say somebody's elf open up and derp or something, or derp on you, and they hit him. Since he's so tanky, he just eats the hit and then counter attacks and like if not cleave them, take them down really low. So when your skills go off, they're pretty much done for. That's like a free kill on your side. So yeah.
I've been messing around with some of the mitigation stuff like block rate and evasion. I put block rate on my Sprocket actually. She's on a bruiser build. I have a video of her coming out tomorrow. But I put her on a bruiser build with block rate in slot 4, and I've been running her with I've run her with Boomer and Kaboom right now for Arena, and Stealth Elves always hit her and never crit because her block rate is so high. So it's a really like nice trap. But yeah, I got that video coming out tomorrow, so hopefully it's a nice showcase for her.
Yeah. I got Spiral right now, defense, block rate, HP.
Yeah, I think block rate and evasion are super underestimated.
Oh yeah, they are. See, the problem I see with block rate is we hate it because of the beast always block our attacks, but never use it ourselves.
Yep, I agree 100%. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see like what happens, because I don't know exactly if it's a 1-to-1, if you have one block rate, you have a 1% less chance to be crit or not, but it seems like block rate scales really well against not being crit, so I'm excited to see where it goes from this as our runes get a lot better.
And I'm like, I only have a 5-star block rate rune. I can imagine with a 6-star, and I'm at like 53 block rate. I can imagine what it'd be at higher.
I actually just got a strike rune that was block rate on slot 4 that's a 6-star, so I'm going to level that up and see what it rolls into. But I actually think units like Barbella is going to be absolutely nuts in Arena.
I have to see it. I have to see it, man. Because like right now, I'm at a bias on Crusher.
Yeah, I think Crusher is pretty good too, but somebody like Barbella who revenges off block, and it's actually really, really easy to get block rate over evasion, because evasion you can't get as substats, you can only get as the ones that don't upgrade.
Innate.
It's like underneath the big one. Exactly.
Yeah, the innate. And it doesn't scale high. Evasion is so powerful to the point they have to make sure it's scaled really low so you just don't abuse it.
Exactly. But a block rate, especially on Barbella, is nuts, because I built mine. She's not awakened. She's still only she's only 4-star, and I ended up getting like 89% block rate on her with just crappy runes. So, I mean, unless you're going up against a unit that is stacked accuracy, your Barbella is going to block basically every time and always revenge, which is insane. So I'm excited to see, like, a lot of these units that are not so good right now late game are going to be absolutely
insane. Now, my bias personally with Crusher is there is one guy that I was consistently seeing all last week in Arena with a 6-star Awakened Crusher.
Yeah.
Every time I hit this dude's defense, Crusher derps so hard. It wasn't one time Crusher did anything productive for his defense. And his Crusher was built so well to the point, statistically, I should have lost every fight.
Yeah, Crusher's weird because AI is a little strange when it comes to skills that cost a lot of mana, and since Crusher's second ability costs so much mana, they rarely use it. But the good thing about units that are bruisers that have like revenges, like Blades and Barbella, is that it doesn't matter what skills they use, because if they get hit and they block or evade, they're gonna revenge.
They're gonna revenge, yeah.
Huge. I went up against a 6-star Awakened Barbella last week, and I lost 3 times in a row before I was able to beat it.
That's insane.
But I wanted to do it because I was like, I need to beat this so I know how to do it in the future, and so that I can, like, but it was just crazy, like, I don't know. I'm excited. Plus, she has 3 both of her abilities are AoE. One gives defense up, and one does focus. I'm sorry, block rate up, and one does focus aggro.
Wow,
her kit is nuts.
Now, I think for the speculation that's going around for Crusher, he's probably going to be better on offense for a person. But for
for sure.
Yeah, but for defense, man, I would not put him on there.
I probably wouldn't either. Like, for offense, obviously we can't set like our defenses right now, but once that happens, they're going to be completely different teams, just like in Summoners.
Yeah, when you can finally do it and it doesn't have to be the last attack.
Exactly.
You said, like, I want it to be separate so it's a lot easier, so I can have...
I thought it was kind of weird that they decided to do that. I
don't know. Maybe they ran like low on the deadline time to get the game out, so they just kind of just went with that because the cost to do it was a lot cheaper than actually building that part of the engine.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, it could be. Who knows, man? Obviously, like everybody is early game, so it's just like the meta is get units that can insta kill everything. But as we go later, like. The meta is going to change as rune quality increases, because as we get better defensive substats, units are not going to be one-shot like they are now. And so I think in 2 or 3 months down the line, it's going to be a whole different game.
I'm ready for the Freeze Blade Gearshift meta. I am ready for it, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, my only problem with Freeze Blade is his abilities are way too long a cooldown, so it's really easy to get in there with a Stealth Elf or a Super Shot Stealth Elf and just one-shot him.
See, and that's the thing, man. You got to get that one shot, because once he moves, you don't move anymore. So
yeah, he's kind of a beast. Maybe he could be put on a Bruiser build too, since I mean most of his utility is just like making you freeze, and his abilities don't do that much damage. Like, obviously they're all AoE, so they do a bit for AoE, but they can't make it too much because then he'd be way too strong. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like skill up's obviously a huge thing in this game because of how they affect cooldown and cost. And so I think, like I said, as we go farther in this game, the meta is going to change so much that we're not even going to recognize the arena that we're currently in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to like get myself like just better set up for it, because Crypt King is gonna put in that work on everybody's defense, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good though. I'm actually gonna have to dip out here for a little bit. I'll probably be back a little bit later, but thanks for inviting me, man. I'll talk to you again soon.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Thanks for coming in, man. Most people just
no
sit and hide and chat. My shit's always open and welcome for anybody to come in and chat.
I'll jump in for sure. Then I didn't even realize you had a Discord. That shows how much I pay attention. But yeah, I'll definitely be here more often. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little discussion that we had. It was some pretty interesting topics and things we was talking about in there. And make sure you guys do check out Treight Gaming. His YouTube link description box below. Check him out. Show him some love. Check out his videos, because he got a lot of good content, man. A lot of good content. And as always, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube if you're new here. Turn the post notifications on so you can be the first to view my content. And catch me live at twitch.tv/gamerdude2088. And I'm out. Deuces.